Welcome to this edition of Common Sense Civics and Citizenship. My name is Candace. What does it mean when we say that the United States is a nation of laws, not of men? Well, it sounds very nice to think that we are a nation of men, as in mankind, humankind, all people, men, and of course women would be included too. But we're not talking about what feels good. We're talking about what is fair. We are a nation of laws, not of men. If we are a nation of laws, the laws apply to all of us equally. If we are a nation of men, and that means women too, then we are ruled by the whims of one or a few people at the top. Do you know that in some countries they are not a nation of laws, but they are a nation of men, so that any law they have is applied kind of like this saying: the benefit of the law is for my friends. The burden of the law is for my enemies. That is, if the person in power likes you, you get favorable treatment. And if they don't like you for any reason, you get harsh treatment. So then, they are governed by how the person in power feels, and not fairly according to the law. Here's another example. I was in a country where an acquaintance was driving a rental car and asked someone if he could park in this particular spot. The authority figure said, "It is not possible for you to do this. But for you, it's possible. Exceptions can always be made depending on who you are, who you know, how much money you have to bribe with." Here's another example. Fireworks are illegal in this certain country where we were spending New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve at midnight, the sky lit up with fireworks from every single neighborhood and kept going for at least an hour. Can you imagine? The sounds of sirens were not police cars, but ambulances taking critically injured people to the hospital. The United States is not a top-down nation run by the whims of men or women. We're governed by us, we the people, from the bottom to the top, and we make laws through voting for representatives that live and work among us and who serve in Congress. Congress makes the law, not unelected judges. Judges interpret the law. The president enforces the law. This, according to the U.S. Constitution. So what is the rule of law? The rule of law, in its most basic form, is the principle that no one is above the law. The principle is intended to be a safeguard against arbitrary, pick and choose the winners and losers type of governance. So when you and I obey the law, we are exercising common sense, civics, and citizenship.